false narrative that Northerners are responsible for all terrorism in East is finally dead. Fanikayode, son don't come again. Family member Toreno. Former Aviation Minister Femi Fanikayode has said the false narrative that Northerners are responsible for terrorism in the Southeast is dead and buried. How is it a false narrative? And who dead and buried it? Who dead and buried it though? Nigerian News report that Fanikayode made this known while reacting to remarks by Anambra State Governor Charles Soludo on those responsible for kidnapping in the Southeast. Before now, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB and the Eastern Security Network ESN had claimed that Fulani and Northerners disguising themselves and herders were responsible for most of the kidnapping activities taking place in the Southeast. IPOB also claimed that these armed herders hide in the bushes and forests from where they attack communities in the Southeast. However, Soludo, while addressing indigents of Anambra State in the United States, did you hear that? He is addressing the people of Anambra State, but he is in the United States. Now our virtual president. No be small thing. During a town hall meeting in Maryland, he dismissed this notion, stressing that Igbos are behind most of the terrorist acts in the Southeast. According to Soludo, 99% of those responsible for kidnappings and terrorism in the Southeast are Igbos and not Fulani. Can you imagine? That is the governor of Anambra State. That is somebody that is castigating his own people. And he's saying that 99% of what is happening in Southeast is being made by the Igbos and not Fulanis. Really, wow. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. In a response to the comment, Fanikayode in a post via X, Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State has said that 99% of buyings and kidnappings that take place in the East are perpetrated by the Igbos and not Fulani. Well, if he said it, Shebi is also an Igbo man, and he said 99% of whatever is happening is being done by Igbos. Well, it's good, since he's their governor and he's the one that is saying it. We are going to believe him now, Abi. Now, wow, I guess that the false narrative that Northerners are responsible for all the terrorism in the East is finally dead and buried. Thanks be to God. I beg, go sleep. Go sleep, oh. Tunde Palmer says, thank God Soludo is an Igbo person, and Elites for that matter. If this had come from an outsider, now all the Igbos would have been swearing and cursing. But now the truth has been put to their face. Well, they are going to believe him because he's an Igbo person, so... Emmanuel Nozi says, we still insist that Fulani has come to occupy our lands, kidnapping our people for ransom, raping and killing. Well, your governor in one of the Southeast states said, no, it is you people, it is not Fulani herdsmen, anything. That man, they jam talk. They jam talk. Kidnapping our people for ransom, raping and killings. Soludo is not outside to see or know what is happening. Only the masses will tell you the truth. As Ihediwa Stephen says, Soludo that wants your election by force is now giving APC food to eat. Who told Soludo all those lies? Or maybe it is his own propaganda, because this is the biggest lie I've heard this year. It is where Ocean Nefon says, useless traitor. He's really a traitor. Sadro says, 3 Fulani was caught by Soludo's vigilante guys. Ade Igbos at Ebenebe and Ebenu at Ogulerunko. Ade Igbos, give the man let him be capping. They are supposed to impeach him as the governor. Because what are you saying? You are accusing your own people of causing problems in their own states. How? How is that possible? This is well, Chinyere says, we are aware that people curry favor from Nigerian government by accusing the Igbo for no reason. Soludo didn't tell the truth. He's trying to please the powers that be to retain his position. FFKU also claimed that Fulani herders buying Benue people is false. Please come stay in the Southeast for just a week and prove yourself wrong. In short, you and Reno Moki are 5 and 6. Yes, now. Sorry, your strategy is dead on arrival. We all know you like the back of our hands, okay? Okay. Victor says, don't rely on Soludo's statements. Most terrorism in the Southeast are carried out by Fulani militias headmen Sorry, Soludo is still telling lies, perhaps because he's running for second term, and that's a very silly thing to do. That is very silly. You put your own people on the cross, you want to nail them to the cross, and say they are the ones responsible for the killings of their own people. I'm not saying it's not possible, but you're saying 99%, 99.9%, that's almost 100%. That they are the ones. It is not Fulani herdsmen, really. George Jonathan says, close your mouth. You are trying to be relevant. You have already sold your birthright. Like you saw. Hey, Ezenwa says, Solu Ekwensu is the worst governor in the Anambra has ever produced. At Anointed One Chineke says, in the West, who's kidnapping you people? Yoruba remains the enemy of Indigo. We know it's very clear. So it is Yoruba. So it is Yoruba that is going to attack. You people will not cease to mourn me in this country. Uchenna Kene says, Mr. Governor, before you start to condemn your own people because of political position, go and ask your fellow normal governor. He's a former governor, okay. Odris Okalu of Abia State, how the Fulani take use am. Last flash, he na come out on television. They cry. And na him step you won't follow. You don't even see Alex Oti on follow. Chai, okay. Annette says, do you think you listen to criminals who parade themselves as the governor? Total stooge. We know ourselves. Nothing any idiot will say will stop us from not going out to separate ways. All we want is Biafra. And that's all. Pastor says the governor is the chief security officer of the state and he spoke well. Most kidnappers in the east are easterners. Don't be lie, unless some people are only covering up the evil in their region. Okay. Okay, Chukudi says, see what a whole governor opens his mouth in public to say. Now you have given room to Fulani to come in, and because anything that happens now by Fulani, the people will see it as an Igbo act. Yes now. I don't know how somebody will talk. They will not filter it first. At London Scott says, this is not news now. Igbos are the first tribe that started terrorism and kidnapping in Nigeria. Oh, wow. The last one says, I pray that it will get to the point that every one of you as a governor will have no place to hide when these people you are backing will start it fully. It's well and it's okay, our governor, Pious Destroyer of Brothers, no any other tribe in Nigeria will try it. Mark Ankane said, does he want more political and monetary favor to continue his rubbish against Igbos again? Obviously. A humongous betrayer. The first time it was Yariba, the other time it was the Fulani. At this time and always it is the Igbos. Stomach infrastructure is your real problem. He really has a problem. So, my people, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.